Good morning. This morning we have a guest preacher joining us, and he's going to be teaching us from the story of the Good Samaritan. I'm going to do something a little different this morning that I haven't done in a while, and I'm going to read the story from one of our favorite Bibles to you. This is from the Tiny Truths Illustrated Bible, and I love the way that it teaches this story. So the story of the Good Samaritan. Another day, a man who knew a lot about the rules God had given to Moses came to Jesus with a question. "How does God want us to live?" he asked. "What does the Bible say?" Jesus asked him. "Love God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength," said the man, "and love your neighbor the way you love yourself." "That's right," said Jesus. "But who is my neighbor?" asked the man. So Jesus told him a story. A man was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho. The journey was long and the road was dangerous. All of a sudden, he was attacked by a group of men. They took everything he had and hurt him badly. The men ran off and left him lying on the side of the road, too injured to walk. As he lay there, a man came along. He was a priest and had spent his whole life obeying God's rules. Surely he would stop and help. No, he kept walking. Soon, someone else came along. He was a Levite, someone who also knew all about God's rules and how God wants us to help people. Surely he would stop. No, he walked right past the man who needed his help. Finally, another man came along. He was a Samaritan. God's people did not like the Samaritans at all. A Samaritan would never stop to help. He couldn't be the hero of this story, could he? The Samaritan saw the wounded man and saw that he needed help, so he stopped. He washed the man's wounds and bandaged him up. Then he put him on his own donkey, brought him to an inn, and took care of him. The next day he gave the innkeeper some money. "Look after him," he said. "When I come back, I will pay for the rest." "So, who was a neighbor to the man who needed help?" Jesus asked. "The one who took care of him," said the man. "Then go and be like him," said Jesus. Jesus told this story to show people how to love. When God tells us to love our neighbor, he means everyone. The Samaritan loved the person who hated him. That was extravagant and surprising love. Because God's love is big, ours should be too. That's how God wants us to live. So I hope today, from this story and from our sermon, that you have the chance to practice loving somebody extraordinarily big and surprising and extravagantly. So go love somebody today, your neighbor, whoever that may be, everyone around you. Have a great day.